Just starting a minute early so that I can. I was having issues with YouTube. I would turn on, like, there's a switch that says monetization that you now have to turn on if you want to, earn money for your broadcasts or your videos or whatever. For some reason, it was turned off. I don't know why. Anyway, enough of that garbage. You guys don't care about that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to explain my understanding of the stock market, which I have none. Hi, Bubblegum. How you doing? Good morning, Jackie. I'm not a Wall Street guy, but I know it's been in the headlines for days, okay? So some of you may know what happened. Some of you may understand what happened. And some of you don't have a clue. I'm kind of not, hey, Harry, what's going on? How did you get sponsored by Give Me Books? Because I know them. Just they wanted to sponsor it. Give Me Books is my wife's accounting firm, so they sponsored a few videos. Good morning, Mike. Oh, how did you get sponsored by Dot Store? That, people call me all the time. They want to be a sponsor on the show when we put that in place. Hey, Jack. Good morning, you rock. Thank you, Ray. Good morning, everybody. But by the way, let's get into the title. Is probably the reason you're here, is to talk about what happened this week. I'm almost proud, and I hate to say that because it wasn't a cool thing to do, and I don't even know if it was legal. I mean, I didn't even know it was legal. It was kind of manipulating, but I'm proud of the gamers for being so brilliant. What's up, Jack? What are you getting? When are you getting Bionic Glove? I'll talk about that in a minute. Good morning, Mama Bubbles. I'll talk about the glove. It did arrive. I did try it on, and I'll tell you what's going on with that. But back to Wall Street. Okay, so my understanding was there was a bunch of gamers that got on a message board, okay? And they basically figured out a way to drive the stock up on GameStop stock. So they said, hey, let's get a bunch of individual investors to start buying GameStop stock, and the more we buy, the more it'll raise the price. So they got on a message board called Wall Street Bets, I think it is. I'm not promoting any of this stuff, by the way. I didn't invest in it, no, it was, okay, so they were driving the price up. Now what happens, there are other people, I guess GameStop was hurting really bad. GameStop's stock wasn't doing well. There were hedge fund managers that took their hedge funds and invested in GameStop going under. So if you invested in going under and GameStop stock rises, the hedge fund managers have to pony up some money from the point they bought their stock to the point it jumped to. They've got to make up the difference. I don't know how that works. You guys may know better than me. I'm gonna preface that I am not knowledgeable in this area. So as the price went up, all the hedge fund managers that were betting on GameStop going under basically had to pony up lots of money. So much that the stock, and then when they pony up money, it goes into the stock, and I think it raises it even more. So they created kind of a whirlwind type of a thing where the stock just kept going. It went up 1,600%, literally. I mean, it was crazy. And I think there were other companies like AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond. There were a few that they did this with, but GameStop was the biggie, okay? So this was incredible that they were able to figure out a way to drive the price up and make money off the stock and put GameStop back in. First of all, I like GameStop. Why do I like GameStop? Because they're one of the last few places you can get a used game, a resale game, They've always been friendly people. They're very, very knowledgeable. You can get all your hardware and your software for gaming at GameStop. It's just a great place for gamers. They have a membership program and they have a magazine and everything. So the bottom line is, we'll talk about Robinhood in just 1 second. The gamers did nothing illegal. The only illegal thing that happened was the hedge funds. Yes, I will get to that, I promise. So, okay. So the hedge fund managers are freaking out who run these hedge funds, right? They're like, what is going on? It's costing us tons and tons of money. Okay. So what they did was Robinhood is like where's my phone? It's a phone app and it's very popular for investing on your phone. It's just a way to mobile invest, and it's got probably millions and millions of people who use them. So they're very popular. So anyway, Robinhood turned off the feature that lets you buy GameStop. They literally stopped you from buying GameStop. You could only sell the stock because they wanted the price to go down. I mean, I know that's got to be illegal. I mean, if you have an SEC license, you allow trading, you can't unless that's a federal decision from the country. You can't stop people from buying a stock that everybody else is buying, or buying a stock and or stopping people from buying the stock. Bottom line, they turned off the button that says buy, and you can only sell the stock, which was to save the hedge fund guys. I don't know why Robinhood would have done that. I don't know who made that decision. I know that's really bad. I know a lot of people, including Philip DeFranco, is leaving Robinhood for that reason. He's moving all his money to another brokerage firm that he can trade honestly. I mean, that's manipulating right there. What do you think the long-term outlook of the market is, Jack? I really don't know. I'm not a market guy, but I do know that Robinhood did something really bad, and the gamers did something incredibly interesting that they're going to have to address this. I don't know, because $1 billion new dollars went into Robinhood last week. I'm not sure how. I was buying it and making a bit of money, but then I noticed hedge fund peeps were losing billions. So then I bought more. That's funny. Yeah, so it really upset. So interesting enough, it was weird because they wouldn't allow, Robinhood to steal from the rich and give to the poor. So they were preventing the poor from making money and saving the rich by turning off that feature. Yeah, unfortunately, GameStop stock will crash. We shorted it. I'm not sure. I think shorting the stock is gambling that a company's going to go under or the stock's going to drop. Yeah, BlackBerry was another company. There was a bunch of companies on this message board that were reputable companies that were doing really bad. Even Blockbuster, liquidation stock went up 50. Blockbuster, I don't really think I know there's one in Oregon, I think it is. RH claimed it was essential. So, okay, you guys know more than I do. Look at this, the long-term fundamentals. And I'm not here to talk stocks. I used to do stocks when Jack Jr. was a kid. It was I'll tell you how that worked too. But basically, I was teaching my son how the stock market worked. And it worked out well for his funds. He did really well. Quadrupled his money. So it would be great to get an episode on Tech Time where you invest in some stocks. Chicken stock. That's great. No, you guys make me laugh. Chris Chipman owns the last Blockbuster. Oh, you were a day trader. I guess I don't know what a day trader is. Sorry. I don't know all the terms. But basically, this is what I did with Jack Jr. He didn't know how the stock market works, so I got big poster paper. I said, son, what are you into? He goes, well, I'm into Pokemon. I'm into Power Rangers. I'm into Disney. And I'm into, what's the other one? There was a fourth one. I can't remember. So we found out the licensing company for Pokemon. We found Disney. We wrote them all on the board. They're ticker symbols, all four of them. And he had money to invest. And I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bit in each company. We're going to watch it grow or decline. Either way, we're going to chart it. And the one that did best for him was Pokemon. I mean, it quadrupled his money. Disney didn't do well. We had to pull out of Disney because it wasn't doing well. This was a long time when he was a little boy. But anyway, we would keep this chart on his wall. So every month he'd write the value in a box right next to the company, and he could see the numbers, whether Disney was going up or going down, and whether whatever he was into, Pokemon and the Saban Entertainment, which took care of the Night Rangers. So overall, he made money. I'm very proud of him when he did that. That was a great example for him. How's the insurance exams going, Jack? You've been selling policies yet? No, I'm still waiting for my license. Uh-oh. Okay. That is a alarm. I have an alarm that goes off every 2 hours after eat or drink. Okay. And oh no, I'm not giving any legal advice. But anyway, so I've got to take my drink. This is my protein. Is this protein? Yeah, Tammy's drinking hers right now. So you guys know I'm on Profile by Sanford, and I'm down 13 pounds in 2 weeks. So cream pie time. Bubblegum, you are awesome. I've had so many viewers write me and say that they're on this plan.
This is
before I started it, they've been on it a while. Maple pecan. Here we go. Hold on. That's not bad.
Come with a plant one you tried for me.
Yeah, I did a plant-based one for that has no gluten in it. Shake. They're plant-based shakes, no gluten, good for vegans and vegetarians, safe and all that. But it wasn't replacing meat or anything, because that's the only plant-based I won't eat is a meat replacement. I don't know why. But anyway, oh well, that ruined my day. Sorry. Could you do a cooking video with King? I don't know who that is. Please check out Athletic vegetables in one drink. All right, I'll look into that. Why don't you save her? Why don't you save her the taste of those shakes? That would make them last a little longer. I'm not sure what that means. All right, so anyway, I have to drink 2 of these a day. These are a lot. It's funny, the more water you drink, the thirstier you get during the day. Jack, love the Greek salad. One of my favorites. Awesome job, my friend. Thank you, sir. And I owe you an answer for the gloves. So let me finish up with the Wall Street. Bottom line is the gamers gamed Wall Street. That's all. They kind of burned the hedge guys, the millionaires, and they kind of burned whoever else, was in the fund. But basically, they figured out something that's never been done before. You guys, Jack, when is Brianna having her baby? I'm not God. I don't know. So anyway, that's what happened on Wall Street. And do I think it's going to happen again? Yes. I absolutely think it's going to happen again. So I don't know how to prevent that from happening. I'm not here to cure everything or figure out all the problems of the world. But hey, Wim, how you doing? Good morning. Anyway, we're enough of Wall Street. Had a great walk with my golden retriever in the snow. How is the weather up there? Yeah, we have a big winter storm coming. Not here. First, it was weird because we had 4 days of snow possibility, and then it just went away. Now we have 1 day of snow possibility. Harry, she's not pregnant. Yeah, she's not pregnant. I don't know. Don't start any rumors. Let's see. Okay, I think it's. I owe you an answer regarding the glove. So there's a condition with my hand. I can straighten my fingers out. I can squeeze my fist like that. I bring my fingers back out. There's a condition, though. If my hand feels pressure on its fingertips, it does this. It wants to close up. So anyway, I heard nothing about Arnold Schwarzenegger. And let's see. I know nothing about Arnold Schwarzenegger dying. I'm guessing since everybody's talking about it, he passed away. But anyway, to tell you about my hand, it wants to close up when it feels anything. So like when I shake somebody's hand, it goes and it just grabs onto their hand, and I've got to pull their hand out because it's just a reflex that happens. Okay. So when I put the glove on, the bionic glove, you guys are calling it, it grabbed. It grabbed. I could feel the glove, and it made my hand just crunch up to where I couldn't use the glove. Wasn't I had a certain condition, the way my hand reacts, that it's not beneficial to use that glove. That it's easier to keep my fingers straight, and then bend them in. That is probably more important, is to exercise my fingers. So, okay, I don't think he died, but let me make sure. Hold on. Now you guys got me all curious. I'm probably making this up. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Arnold Alois Schwarzenegger is an Austrian-American actor, businessman.
Yeah, I don't care. You don't have to read. I really hate when Google starts doing that. Starts reading. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know where you guys are coming up with that. No, it would be all over. All I got to do, normally, like when Michael Jackson passed away, I was in line at Orlando Universal Studios. No, it was at the Epcot Center. And I was in line, I was reading Twitter, and I saw that Michael Jackson passed away. And that was before, it took an hour or two before the news even got a hold of it. But Twitter had it immediately. So I was like, wow. Twitter, I mean, there's a lot that goes on with Twitter, but hold on. Sorry, it's still cold outside. So anyway, I would have to check Twitter's trending topics to confirm or not. Why did your Greek salad have cucumbers? Because that's what the recipe asked for. Sorry to hear the glove didn't work out. Yes, so am I. Did you ever get a buyer for the sauce company? Well, once again, I don't want to get into those details. Jack, what do you think of Wyoming saying they might try to become their own country? Interesting. I thought Texas would have done it first, but listen, there's, you know what? No, I mean, I appreciate you asking about that, holding in that sneeze. Yeah. No, I'm just wiping my nose because it's running a little bit. Greetings from Germany. Greetings, Growling Wolf. So, bottom line is the glove didn't work for me and my condition. So there's certain scenarios it works. Mine, it didn't work. What do you have in store for your next big meal? I think I'm doing Dolly Parton's 5-layer slow cooker meal. That's what it's called, I think. But I'm going to do it in the Instant Pot or the Ninja Foodie. I'm going to take any slow cooker meal and do it on high in a pressure cooker for 20 minutes. And you don't have to wait all those hours. It's ready to go. So it's a 5-layer Dolly Parton recipe. There's 5 layers in it. I'm not sure exactly. Love your Greek salad yesterday. Thank you, Tony. I have to tell you, so I took that Greek salad and I took pasta zero. You guys know what pasta zero is? It's like a Japanese root that kind of tastes like spaghetti. Well, I put that at the bottom of a bowl, pasta zero, okay? Then I put the Greek salad on top of it. And then I took Euro meat and I cooked that up, seasoned it, and put that on top. Then I've already done is it Tazaki? I don't know the exact pronunciation. I probably screwed it up in the video. But I took the Tazaki sauce on top because I've already filmed the Tazaki video. It was the most amazing meal, guys. It was the healthiest bowl of not a lot of carbs. You had a Japanese root at the bottom. You had meat on top of that. You had vegetables from the Greek salad. And then you had the Tazaki sauce. And that was just a great flavor of lemon juice and Greek yogurt. So good. is the meat going to be, let's see, it's the shaved meat that you put in like a gyro. Let's see, can you do some veggie burgers? I'm really not into meat replacement, so I don't do veggie burgers. I've reviewed some meat replacement products, like I think it was Guardian or something, or Guard something, Guardian, like protein. I can't remember the name. What is gyro meat? Okay, you know when you get a gyro, they shave the cooked meat. They shave it. I don't know if it's pork or if it's beef or if it's a mixture, but I think and sometimes it's lamb. You can get lamb sometimes. It depends on where you go. If it's a real place or a chain or something, I'm sure Arby's ain't doing lamb. But if you go to a true Middle Eastern restaurant, they'll have lamb and they'll shave the meat. And then the shavings, they put in a pita. Normally, they put in a pita, they put tzatziki sauce over the meat and vegetables, and it's really good. Okay, Jack, do some. All right, Tom Brady. Don't even get me started. Super Bowl recipes. People. A lot of Americans say gyro, GYRO, but it's pronounced euro. Okay, so it's like the European dollar or whatever. It's Greek or Turkish. I think it's both. I think the whole region makes euros. I'm not claiming that Greeks started the euro, but that's what I've been told. It's a Greek sandwich, or kind of like a sandwich, but full of meat. It's a Greek. It most certainly is not pronounced euro. Oh, okay. Well, how is it pronounced? Ready? Hold on a minute. What is the euro? Let's find out what it says. Hold on. Come on. Are you serious? Okay, I'll just ask Google because Siri's an idiot. Hold on. What is a euro?
According to Wikipedia, a gyro or gyros is a Greek dish made from meat cooked on a vertical rotisserie.
There you go. A euro or euros, pronounced correctly, is a Greek dish. So that's how it's pronounced. But with that, Google just pronounced it that way. So if they're wrong, I'm wrong. We're all wrong. So anyway, I don't care how you pronounce it. You know what? When I say euro at the restaurant, they serve me one. It's not a churro. Anyway, good morning, Brennan. Just looking through the messages and stuff. Let's see. Yes, is correct pronunciation. Oh, Yesro? Is that Yesro? Is correct. I'm 100% Greek. Okay, I don't. Yesro. Never heard Yesro as the name of it. Tried the vinaigrette dressing and loved it. Thank you. Wins, thank you for that, because the vinaigrette dressing was amazing. And the tzatziki sauce is amazing. You're going to like all three. You're going to do all three. You're going to have the vinaigrette dressing, the tzatziki sauce. It's just going to be awesome. So anyway, so I did that Greek, let's see here. Everybody's chiming in. You make me laugh all over again. All right, so let's look at what's coming up so I can discuss. There is a dish coming up called Keto Cheeseburger Casserole. Oh my gosh. Jack Jr. wolfed the whole thing down almost. I had one serving and it was amazing, and it was within my eating program and everything. It had meat and onions, and you'll see. The video is coming out February 5th, but a lot of people have asked me, when's that video coming out? A lot of people are looking for certain videos. I tried paying for my hotel in France with leftover Arby's. You guys don't stop. I love that. Anyway, can't wait for that recipe. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's see. Okay, but can you ask Google how to pronounce tzatziki? Yep, might as well. What is tzatziki?
According to Tasaki provides the finest quality pearls from the brand's own pearl.
Okay, well, they're calling it Tasaki, which is something completely different. It's not like the restaurant chain. It's not the sauce. So they are pretty close to Siri right now. I bought beef and cheddars with Gamestop stock. That's awesome. Let's see. That's how. By the way, if I remember correctly, €2 at Arby's was only $6. I don't know if that special's still going on. It's tzatziki, tzatziki, tzatziki. You say potato, I say potato. You guys, I don't do grammar. Okay, this isn't a grammar channel. They have channels like that. You can go check that out. I have a friend who does an English grammar channel. But anyway, as long as you know what I'm talking about, it is what it is. So hold on a minute. Got to get my water intake. Okay, so there's been a lot in the news. This is what I do know. I'm watching a lot of things go back to normal, which is weird because I'm not sure why. Well, I do know why, but I'm watching schools open, and interesting enough, I don't know if Regal's going to make it, but my Regal Theater's still closed. Tzatziki, that's it. CJ, thank you. That's it. It's tzatziki. If I mispronounce it and I offended anybody, forgive me. I'm trying to pronounce Worcestershire. I'm still working on that. I don't even want to. Anyway, okay. So, how's the new diet so far? And will you give us weekly updates? Yes, I will. So, the new diet's going good. I'm so offended. I'll never forgive you. Ha ha ha. That's funny. So let's see. What do you mean things are back to normal? I still have to wear a mask every day, and thousands are dying. I'm not reading that anywhere, so I'm not sure. It was funny because Newsweek put out an article that said lockdowns don't work. They just decided to put that headline out. I'm like, wow, pretty gutsy. But anyway, the bottom line is, school's going to go back they're going to stop the hybrid and go back to regular school, I think in February, April. So, by April, a lot of things will be back to normal. I know California, I heard, raised its lockdown. Let's see, they worked in New Zealand. I'm just telling you what I read. I can't prove it worked or it didn't work. But interesting enough, when we were at our most hardcore with the masks and the lockdowns and everything, COVID numbers kept going up. I'm like, how was that? How was that helping? Anyway, Jack, can you make Lazy Man lasagna again on camera? I'm not sure unless the only way I'll make Lazy Man lasagna video again. I love my mom. I miss her. But the only way I'd make it again is if I improved it. If I did if I'm doing it again, I'm doing, first of all, I don't eat pasta. I can't eat pasta. I could taste it on the show, but I can't have a big bowl of pasta or anything. I would have to give it away. But anyway, I would probably do like a 5 cheese or something, or 3 cheese or something. I'd put a different spin on it, or a sriracha. Lazy Man lasagna. I would give it some heat. I don't know. I would have to sit down and think of a way that made the Lazy Man lasagna better. Or there's no reason to film it again. Just go watch the old one. California just opened outside dining. We're slowly getting there. See, they're going back to normal slowly. So things are shifting. Lockdowns weren't working because people weren't following social distancing and mask wearing guidelines. Okay, I can't vouch for that. You guys are saying things that I can't prove or disprove. I have no idea. Jack, have you ever found I don't remember. Harry, I don't even know what that question means. Wait until America opens up okay. Can you do Lazy Man? Is that faux gras? I think it's pronounced faux gras. See, there's another pronunciation. I think it's faux gras, And that's now, that's liver, isn't it? Foie gras? I can't remember. But, I know Gordon Ramsay does duck liver on some of his burgers. Anyway, Jack, what is your all-time favorite kitchen gadget? I don't know when I'll do a foie gras, or if I'll ever do one. There's so many other things I want to do in place of that. So I'm not sure yet. It is duck liver, I think. Yeah, see, I think, was it goose liver? Duck liver? I don't know. Anyway, it has to do with liver. And I'm not a liver fan at all. We ain't going back to normal, gave the controllers. Gotcha. Weird. All right. Do a Popeye review for Jack on the Go. Okay, coming in February, I am going to do a one-bite review. We're going to start calling them one-bite reviews because it's going to be a bite, and then when the camera's off, it's the best I can do. But you can really taste all the flavors in one bite. So I'm doing, I guess McDonald's is coming out. The Chicken Wars sandwiches just keeps going on and on. Like you guys saw in my Zaxby's video on Jack on the Go. Okay, the chicken sandwiches, there's the Zaxby's, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A. It's nonstop. McDonald's are bringing a new one, and KFC's got a new one, and I want to compare those two. I promised you I'd do it. I promised you before I even started my eating program, so I will review them for you. Let's see, what are you going to do with the rest of the sandwich that you don't eat? I will wrap it up and bring it home, and one of the kids will probably finish it. Jack Jr. is my little garbage disposal. He works out literally 5 times a week, so he's burning everything that goes in his body. Jack McNeil and improve lazy man. This is line, please. Oh, good news! I forgot to tell you guys. Jack Jr. is, and I will be posting this on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Be looking for it, okay? Jack Jr. is on Apple Music, on Spotify, and on Amazon Music. And his name is Dat Boy Cali. So just join my social media, friend me, and I'll be posting links so you don't have to go searching for it. But yeah, he's got a new song coming out on his birthday, February 11th, and it's going to be good. I really like it. I'd love to play it. I have it right here on my phone, but I can't. I promised him I wouldn't, so I can't. Love the one bite idea. I knew you'd find a way to keep this going while attempting to eat healthy. Yeah, I will have to be real careful, real select, but I'm not going to deny you guys. Just because I can't eat it and you guys can, you should enjoy yourself. So I just want to give you feedback on it. If it's too hot, too salty, too spicy, whatever. Whatever is going on with the food, I'll check them out. By the way, Fazoli's has a lot of places have gluten-free or keto-friendly pizzas with cauliflower crust. Fazoli's has a flaxseed crust. And anyway, wait for that video to come out. It was a little bit of an eye-opener. What books did you enjoy reading in 2020? I read a lot of faith-based self-help books, things to make you better and stronger. I have Audible that I use, and right now I'm literally going through a 34-hour audiobook. 34 hours. It's a teaching. It's not a book, a story. But I would love your son's music, John. You are so kind. Friend me on Facebook, and I'm going to be putting links up so you can get to them all. And it's free on Spotify. It's free on Apple Music if you have Apple Music. Well, not free. You have to really subscribe to Apple Music. But Amazon Music, if you have Amazon Prime, I believe the Amazon Music's free. Gluten pizza tastes like cardboard. Thank you, Ray. I love your honesty. Isn't their pizza really high in sodium, though? Whose pizza? I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't worry about the sodium as much as I do the carbs and the sugar. Carbs and sugar will take you down. Jack Jr. is extremely talented. He will do great things in the music industry. Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lazy man vegan recipe. I really don't cook vegan. If it's an accident or it's vegan friendly, I'll announce it, but I don't go looking for vegan recipes. Because I have other ingredients. I have meat that I can use in my dish or whatever. What's the worst product you reviewed? Oh, do you guys remember? You guys remember the egg killer where you slam down the top and the egg gets pushed out the hole at the bottom, and the shell's supposed to be gone, and the egg's supposed to come right out of the shell. You guys remember that? And I slammed it down, and the yolk came out. It was such a high pressure that it went through the shell, through the egg white, and shot the yolk only out. It was so funny. Have Jack Jr. sing on the show. No, I can't. He did it last week. Let me see if I can. I think this is it. Dat Boy Kelly. There you go. That's how it's spelled. He's on Instagram. You can follow. He loves Instagram. That's his main. You know how everybody has their favorite? Mine's Facebook. His is Instagram. He loves it. He's on it all the time. Let's see. Lazy man vegan recipe, a bowl of carrots. Yeah, I respect, anybody who wants to eat a certain way, but I wanted to kind of have fun and do like a vegan recipe where I'm preparing it was cardboard and styrofoam salad. I've had this back since California. I wanted to do a video like that. Hey guys, we're doing a vegan salad for you. All right, so you take your cardboard and I chop it up with my scissors and I toss it and everything. I mean, and I put water on it because that's the safest thing to be eating. But then I thought longer and thought, nah, that's not funny. I'll hurt somebody's feelings, and I shouldn't do that. That would not be right. Plus, I don't do comedy food. I just do food. So anyway, diet's going good. I have to tell you, there's something about knowing that I'm doing the right thing, because I know I'm doing the right thing. Limiting my amounts, being real careful, selective what I eat, and limiting the amounts is why I'm eating 6 times a day. I eat a small amount 6 times a day. Whether it's a protein beverage or it's protein solid, or vegetables for lunch. I mean, it makes me feel like there's hope. It really does, because all my issues are all food related. Everything that's ever happened in my life is food related. And everything from the stroke to the diabetes to, I'm not trying to hide anything, guys. I told you when I had the stroke, when it first happened. I told you when the second one 9 years later. Okay, so you guys been with me for a while. My daughter follows vegan diet. I was very reluctant and ignorant about it. There are some great recipes out there. There honestly is. There are some. There's some restaurants in California, I think it was, that they were vegan and they were interesting. I didn't even realize this dish is vegan or how it's prepared and using different ingredients. It's all about substitution. It's all about substitution. So I'm about ready. Are you ready for this? My favorite worst food, and the food that just destroys me. I don't eat it anymore. I haven't had it for like a long time. French fries kills me. So I'm going to create Jicama fries. That's right. We're going to take these fries. We're going to saute them. We're going to season them heavily. The key is seasoning, because if you don't season jicama, it just tastes like jicama. Oh, and by the way, there are jicama tortillas now, like round slices of jicama that you can make. I'm going to do jicama tacos too. We're going to do some videos on jicama. What is your most beloved movie? Goodfellas. Most beloved movie, Goodfellas. Yeah, I don't know. Goodfellas, I have it on VHS. I have it on DVD. I have it on digital. I have it on everything. I have it on like laser disc. I mean, literally, I have I have multiple Blu-rays of it in case one breaks. So that is one of my favorite movies. He ended the live stream very early last week. Yeah, sorry about that. There were internet issues. I'm guessing I'm okay right now. Please never stop making Jack on the Go. I'm easily your #1 fan and have watched every episode dating back to 10 years ago. Ray, you're awesome. The only reason I do all these videos is because of the viewers. And I want the viewers to know, to me, you're more valuable than I am. I mean, you get all the credit. The reason Cooking with Jack show exists is because you watch it. Had you not watched it, it wouldn't have survived. I mean, I really want credit to go where credit's due. I try to make it entertaining, and I try to make it somewhat educational if I can. Not that I'm, a nutritionist or anything. I try to be honest. I think the key to my shows are honesty. I remember I made those pickles. You remember they look like little floating turds? You remember that? Okay. But I honestly said that. It looked like a jar of poop. It was just awful. They were awful. When I made how many failures have I done? Oh my gosh. Let's not bring those up. Remember the Yorkshire pudding? They looked like little hockey pucks. It was horrible. So, I think those are the funniest moments of doing the show. But I mean, if I screw up, I screw up. You guys love it when I screw up. I'm at work, on lunch. Glad I opened YouTube. Hey, Quick Guys Car Reviews. What's up? So, let's see. Untouchables. Yes, I did like Untouchables. I miss Sean Connery already. Yeah, Untouchables was a great movie. Classic. That would be my second. I wasn't a fan of Casino. God, let's not start talking mob movies. Let's see. Ever tried the cool low method of marinating meats? No, but I'd love for you to email me or message me somehow how that works. I am doing the smoked sous vide brisket. That is definitely going to happen. I expect to happen soon. Have you considered starting a Patreon? I'm sure a lot of people would donate. I would start a Patreon if for some reason YouTube was no longer paying for content, was no longer putting ads in front of my videos and stuff. It's not right for you to have to watch an ad to watch my video. And then I'm like, hey guys, I would love to have special gifts for you guys, more giveaways. But I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm not sure. Let's see. Get a shine box. Oh my gosh. That was the best scene ever. Hey Tommy, get your shine box. Oh man. He was so mad. And for those of you who've seen Goodfellas and I don't want to ruin it. Some of you haven't seen the movie, so me explaining what Tommy did was wrong, I can say that because it's safe. But what Tommy did was wrong, you'll learn in the movie. Most of you probably understand why. Hey Jack, how's your health? Tuka, good morning. It's doing good, and I have to say I'm feeling better every day. Still from issues with I still have a little bit of a limp when I walk, but the thyroid hopefully is leveling out. My emotions were really up and down. I felt like I was going through menopause. It was harsh. I don't know how women do it. It was harsh. I'll be honest with you. I was not happy. There was depression, anxiety. There were feelings I've never felt in my life once they took away half my thyroid, because the other half has to produce whatever fluid it needs or hormones or whatever to level me out. So I'm hoping. I haven't had emotional episodes since it's been a few days, possibly even a week. So I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. I think this half of the thyroid's kind of kicked up and doing what it needs to be doing. I'll let you guys know because I'm going to go see an endocrinologist, but that's not until March 2nd. So it's going to be a while before I get checked out on my thyroid and everything. as you can see, it healed pretty well. They put a hole in my chest and where they cut me and they drained and all that. But that's all healing well. Tammy's been putting scar stuff on it. Let's see. The longer I'm on my program, Profile by Sanford, the better I feel. So I know food makes your mood and food makes your health. So how much do Junior's new shoes cost? Yeah, we're not going to go there. Okay, because I don't know what was paid. I know it was a present. So it didn't cost him anything. It was gifted to him. Now, I know what the going price for them is, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I appreciate you asking. Let's see, Profile by Fred Sanford. Oh, I'm going. I love the Sanfords. That was a great show. Half of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Have you lost any weight on the diet? Yeah, I'm 13 pounds down. Do you believe creativity is something you're born with or is a process of hard work? Both. The more creative you are, the more creative you are. The ideas, the more it's like the more you exercise, the healthier you get. So the more creative you are, the more creativity starts flowing through your mind when you see things. I've always seen things and realized that could be better. Like, why don't toasters have timers on them? Why can't I set the timer for the toaster down to the second that I know I toast a bagel for 27 seconds or 59 seconds or whatever? I'm not sure. So why aren't toasters better designed than they are? So I look at things and always do that. Who is your favorite composer, musician, band? Favorite composer is John Williams, of course. I think he's a favorite of many people. He's done amazing. Oh, no, I lied. My favorite composer, I think it's a tie between John Williams and Danny Elfman. And Danny Elfman used to be the lead singer for Oingo Boingo. And remember Only a Lad, remember all Weird Science. Oingo Boingo was my favorite band. My favorite artist was, who was it? English blonde guy, keyboards. Come on, I'm looking for your help again. Howard Jones, that's it. Howard Jones was my favorite artist. I definitely liked his stuff. It's really good. What is the most important person? Who is the most important person in your whole life? Tammy. That was easy. It was so easy. Yep, John Williams. Oh, you think he's greater than Danny? Do you know why Danny Elfman quit Oingo Boingo? He was losing his hearing. He was going deaf from all the years of performing on stage. He used to do Halloween night faithfully in California and LA. Like Irvine Meadows, I think it was. I don't remember where it was. But Oingo Boingo did Halloween night in California every year. And I got to see it one year. It was awesome. So he was going deaf. So he left the band and got into composing. And go look online. Like, hold on a minute. I got to tell you, because you guys are thinking, Danny Elfman, what has he composed? What movies has Danny Elfman composed?
Danny Elfman has composed more than 60 film scores. Here are the first three.
Amazing.
The Nightmare Before Christmas,
He did The
Corpse Bride, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, so he did The Nightmare Before Christmas. He composed The Simpsons theme song. Go look. The Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. He did that. But like this, he did Batman. He did Sleepy Hollow. He did Spider-Man. He did Men in Black, Good Will Hunting, Edward Scissorhand, Justice League. It goes nonstop. He's done over 60 films, guys. It's really cool. He's been doing it for quite a while. I don't know, Jack, are you on Cameo? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, he composed Batman 1989, yes. Saw Howard Jones open for Bare Naked Ladies a few years ago in Nashville. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know Howard Jones was still doing stuff. Danny Elfman did Dead Presidents. Did you see Danny Elfman in Forbidden Zone movie? Okay, do you know when I'll almost guarantee it. I have not been able to prove it in writing, but on the night before Christmas, when Jack Skellington sings, that's Danny Elfman. I'll swear to it. Let's see here. Short personalized video message. No, I'm not in a cameo. I'm not doing cameos. Does the chili cheese hot dog pizza taste better than a pepperoni pizza? I was surprised how good a chili cheese dog pizza tasted. If you're into that, that would definitely. Greetings from Egypt. How are you? Every time somebody says Egypt, what food do you think of? Because not many people get a chance to experience the wonderful flavors from Egypt. I think it's moussaka. We've mispronounced probably everything today, but I think it's moussaka. It's an eggplant, tomato based, like a sauce, like a pasta sauce, eggplant dish. And I had it and it was an Egyptian restaurant in Orange County, and it was amazing. He did the theme for Regency Pictures logo. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, Dan Elfman did indeed do all the singing for Jacket. There we go. Harry just confirmed it. I thought so. You can tell by his voice. Danny Elfman has a great singing voice. He always has. Any plans to travel to Wisconsin and taste different kinds of cheese? No, I don't have any plans for that. I'll go to Chicago first, taste their food. That's where I still want to do the New York pizza thing. It's just been a lifelong dream. I have not had a chance to yet. But we are doing, the next thing I'm doing is Mexican food. Mexican food in the South. We're going to drive around from Kentucky down Alabama, over to the Carolinas, whatever we're going to do, to try some of the best, because people are so hungry for Mexican food out here. When they find a place they love it out here. It's unbelievable. I know where the best drive-through tacos are, taco place, that it reminds me of LA. I used to get my tacos on the streets of LA. It was amazing. Royal Rumble this Sunday. I didn't know that. Danny Elfman did the theme for the Hollywood Pictures logo, a dormant label of Disney. Yes. I think they developed Hollywood Pictures so they could do rated R movies at Disney. I think that's what brought it on. Let's see. Do an item for Jack. Oh, it does. I didn't know that was confirmed. Beer, Bros, and Bon Appetit. Thank you for confirming that. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate it. Does Jack Jr. listen to, I don't know what that is. Cheese is okay. Yes. I can eat cheese. That's fine. Oh, well, I hate to tell you because I haven't put the video yet. All right, I can tell you this. Marco's Pizza. Some of you have a Marco's Pizza where you live. I didn't have it in Cali, but Marco's Pizza, be looking for that video. That was a surprise. So they have a new keto, like a keto dish. They're pizza bowls. They're crustless pizza bowls. So they take all the topping and all the cheese and all the sauce, and they cook it just like Papa John's, the one I did. They make a bowls where you can eat all the toppings out of a bowl and not get all the carbs from the crust. I keep watching your Steakhouse King parking lot review. It makes me laugh a lot when I saw your reaction to that tiny burger. Where? Steakhouse King? I don't think I ever went to Steakhouse King.
Probably that one that I showed you.
No, Tiny Burgers? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Can you verify that for me, please? Or was it, you know who had Tiny Burgers out here was Jack Brown's. They had great burger quality. It was like ground brisket was their burgers. Okay, it was like a high-end burger. But they were size of a little, it was so tiny. I could eat it like in 2 bites. Hey, Jack, big fan of Junior's music. When's the next release? Okay. Hatfield Barbecue. His new release is on February 11th, and it's called Zeus. And he's on Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Spotify right now. So you can go there and look at it. And he's on YouTube also. And I've already giving you guys, let me do it one more time. Last time, this really goes by on all social media, all music sites. Goes by Dat Boy Khaled. Excuse me. Any plans on live streaming your Bible study class, Jack? You know, not to talk about religion too much, but basically, lots of people have asked me, so I'm thinking about it. So I promise you, if I friend me on Facebook, and I will announce it when I do launch it. I'll give you the code. I'll give you the password. You can join. When internet problems? Am I getting internet problems? Oh, great! Not again. I feel like Marcus Pizza Bowls should actually come in bowls. Such a disappointment. They come like in a dish that encompasses everything. Let me see what my speed is. Hold on, Wim. I'm checking my internet speed. No, I'm at 900. I'm good. I don't know how much my upload is. That's the main important thing. Yeah, I'm downloading, like, I got gigabit speed. And yeah, I'm doing good on upload. I'm up there too. So anyway, I'm sorry if the internet's bad. Let's see here. No, internet problem last week. Yeah, I had the problem last week. Oh man, took me down. No stream is fine. Okay, Don, no stream then. No, I answered someone's question about last week's video. Oh, I gotcha. I'm sorry, I get it. Thank you. What's Junior's favorite strain? I don't know what it means. Have you ever seen Assassin 33 AD? No, is that a movie? Jack, are you doing anything for Super Bowl Sunday? Oh, it's weed. Yeah, there is. Jack Jr. don't do drugs. He don't do any type of nothing that alters anything or none of that stuff. He works out. He eats well. He takes care of it. Have you watched Scarface? Yes, love Scarface. What's dinner tonight? Hey, Tam. Hey, Tam. I don't know. Sorry. My wife's not answering. I think that was a marijuana question, Jack. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and talk about marijuana. Omitted an Oxford comma. Let's see. More Burger Wars, please. Yes, I will be. I will. You know what? I don't want to just do burger places. I want to do when something special, exceptional burger places. I know there's 5 Whataburgers coming to our neighborhood, which is great. The closest Whataburger to my house, not that I should be eating any of that stuff, I can't. But the closest Whataburger to my house is 80 miles away. Way down in Alabama. That's the closest one. In-N-Out, don't even start that argument. I personally like Whataburger over In-N-Out because Whataburger reminds me of a flavor from back home called George's Burger. It reminds me of a place I used to eat at often as a kid. It was a great place. How many kitchen gadgets do you still use this day? I use them all if I need them. I love my avocado tool. I love, the onion trick. The best way to cut an onion without crying is to light a candle. So we have candles in the kitchen. We light the candle, and then when we cut our onion, it just pulls the gas in and burns the gas. Jack, do you miss the food from Cali in general? Absolutely. I totally miss it. There was nothing I couldn't get in California, and it wasn't more than 10 miles away. You got to remember the slap chop video. Yes. I don't use the slap chop. I haven't in a while. Those new knives that I have, the Teo knives, or the 2-0 knives, excuse me. The 2-0 knives, that's a good set. So I can literally cut food with one hand. And sometimes I have to. Have you had Wahlburgers? No, we don't. I know they're from Boston and they're in the Boston area, but we don't have any down here that I know of. So if I'm in the area, those are the burger places I go to. Let's say I'm in Boston filming and I'm on vacation, and is it Wahlburgers? So there's a Wahlburgers. I'm gonna have to go try it out. It's a once in a lifetime chance. So I will go in there and do a video. The quality of food in Tennessee looks poor. No, it's not. It's better than it's ever been. All the states around here are better than they've ever been. Barbecue is real good out here. The best way to cut an onion without crying is to have someone else do it. That's great. I love that. Jack Jr. going to college. He dabbled a little bit with college and all that, but no, he works. He works for the Lee Company, big company here in Tennessee. Governor Lee owns the company. They do air conditioning. They do heating and cooling. So they're training him to. So he's learning his career at work. They're teaching him everything. He's got his own tools and everything. Jack, when are you going to Israel? Oh, wouldn't that be a great trip? I thought about that yesterday. Jack, are you getting the vaccine? Nope. But I thought about going to Israel yesterday. Isn't that weird? I thought, I got to do it soon before I get so old that I can't even get out of the house. Let's see. Slim and Husky is, yes, I love Slim and Husky. They're still my favorite here in Nashville. For pizza, I was so excited to try Wahlburgers, but was so disappointed. Was one step better than Mickey D's. Yeah, I have to tell you, when it comes to burger chains, I must tell you, Five Guys does a great job. It's hard to argue with what Five Guys is putting together. The way they pack in so many toppings, they wrap it tight in the foil and everything. They do a great job. If you're talking about chains, let's see. Have you had a barbecue this winter? No. Have we, Tam? Oh, have we barbecued this winter? It's literally like, how cold is it outside, Hold on, let me check my phone. Great. It's just too cold to be outside right now. 45. It's 45 degrees outside. Jack, let's see. Let's see here. Jack, knock, knock. Who's there? Hutch, who? Bless you. That's funny. Let's see. My mother-in-law got her first shot, and now she won't shut up about Windows Server 2019. Not sure what that means, Don. Sorry, McRib is no longer sold until next year. Cool. Unless you like McRibs. I'm afraid to try one. You're very high risk for COVID. You should definitely get the vaccine. I've had COVID go through my house 3 times. Literally, people I know in my house 3 times, and nothing happened. We were cordial. I'm not, when a guest comes over or when somebody in the family's, not feeling well, I'm not rubbing up against them or banging elbows or anything. So nothing has happened yet. This is a fun food and family channel, not politics or COVID, please. Thank you, Wim, for reminding me. I'm my own offender. I apologize. In-N-Out Burger versus Five Guys episode. Okay. The closest In-N-Out is Texas. I can't get to Texas. We don't. In-N-Out, I have to tell you, In-N-Out is like, okay, In-N-Out Burgers is so good because it tastes like you made it in your kitchen. We have a place that's exactly like In-N-Out. It's called Burger Shack, and the guy's from California. His buns, his french fries, everything, it tastes just like In-N-Out. He's down in Nolensville, and I've done a video there. If Whataburger comes, I can compare them, but Whataburger does not taste like it was made in your kitchen, but it's really, really good. So you got one that's really, really good, and you got one that's really, really good and tastes like it's homemade. So that's probably why people pick In-N-Out over Whataburger. If you go to Whataburger, you got to get the Cajun fries. That's my number one. Spicy what? No, Whataburger's got spicy ketchup. I'm talking about Five Guys. Okay, go to Five Guys. You got to get their Cajun fries. They're seasoned with Cajun seasoning. It's literally probably my favorite fry. Comes in a brown bag. Anyway, Jack doing another video on Tommy pastrami. I'll have to think about that. Looking at, let's see here. I would love to see Jack Jr. do a rap video in a black church. His first video ever was in a black church, but there was nobody in there with him. So you couldn't tell. But I know the whole congregation's black. That would be awesome. I actually favor black churches because they're like I guess you could say no holds barred in a black church. They sing their lungs out. They praise. Anyway, don't mean to go there, but they celebrate. I'll say that. They celebrate. That's honestly, they're not just sitting there because they feel like they have to. They want to be there. Anyway, Five Guys hot dogs are amazing. Oh, hey, Terrible Coffee. It's good to see you again. Good morning. So, yeah, I have never had a Five Guys hot dog. You can get bunless burgers at Five Guys, by the way, just so you know. You can get protein style, like In-N-Out does, wrapped in lettuce, your burger, at Five Guys. You've got to ask for it, okay? Oklahoma smash burgers seem to be the rage right now. Yes, Lunchbox Lady, I've heard that. I've definitely heard the smash burgers are very popular. I find it hard to go out. Oops, hold on, go back out there. Go out and order a burger without often being disappointed. When you make a kick burger at home, it's hard to want to go out for one. I totally get it. I totally agree with you. Nothing's better than a homemade burger. You can make it how you want. You can flavor it how you want. And it's all there. You're not missing anything. Well, I don't see people buy their color jack. It has nothing to do with like black church right versus white church. The atmosphere's a higher level. It's more of a energy level. Smash burgers are so good. Yep. Oh, here it comes. Everybody's loving smash burgers. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever been to one. Do we have one in Nashville, honey? I'll have to check. I think we have one in Nashville. By the way, Tammany loves the spicy ketchup at Whataburger. That's good. So what you do is you go to Five Guys, get their Cajun fries, go to Whataburger, get their spicy ketchup, then go to Oklahoma and get a smash burger. Just kidding. All right, Grover, did you get the iPhone 12 Pro Max? Okay. Denny's restaurant has great burgers. Have we all forgotten the old days? We don't have a Denny's out here, but we have 7-Eleven coming. I'm excited. We do have a Denny's in Nashville. Yeah, it's nowhere nowhere close. Let's see. That's then the other burger. Okay. Smash fries. You know what I've seen? You know the little round potatoes? I've seen those get smashed and fried. And those are supposed to be good. I haven't done. It's all in the seasoning. Jumbo Delicious got great burgers. Yes. Jumbo Delicious is one of my favorite burger joints out here. I always tell people go there. They've never let me down. Jack, do a review on Mr. Beast Burger. Yeah, I keep hearing this guy. It's weird because if you don't watch a lot of channels, I mean, these people pop up, you hear their name again and again, and you read news articles and whatever. And I've heard about Mr. Beast Burger. Shake, is it Shake? And I know Shake Shack is good. Let's see, Jack, is your friend Paul in Washington, D.C. No, Paul is by trade. He's a private investigator, so he knows better than to go to certain areas that might turn the wrong way. Jack, do you also believe that the $15 minimum wage will destroy small? You know what? It's not economics here. It's a food show, but it's what's going to happen is going to happen, and I don't have a lot of say in any of that. It will also raise the price of food in places that poor people shop at. And you know what? If I always say the dollar speaks its own. The dollar speaks its own. You raise the price on something, and people stop going there. Do I think a dollar menu will ever go away? Yeah, I hope it never does. The dollar menu feeds people who don't have a lot. And I know Taco Bell does, Burger King's got one. Most of your fast food places have a dollar menu. Let's see, Jack Attack, do you take any supplements while on your diet? Yeah, I take Juice Plus. I take my antioxidants, my vegetable pill, and my fruit pill. This way I get the nutrients that I need without having to ingest the sugar from the fruit. But yeah, that's what I do. Let's see, raising minimum wage. Let's see. And by the way, to my moderators, thanks again. If people keep repeating, you keep having to remove the comments, just put them in the voice clubs for me, okay? I appreciate it. Raising minimum wage won't do that. Wages have been stagnant and things are already more expensive. True. I think the margins at some point you're going to hit a ceiling where people are just not paying for that much for whether it's a burger or a salad or whatever. There's a ceiling that people will they'll consider to eat at home and save their money and cook at home and all that. And that's what will happen. So what happens is at a certain point, you keep going up and up and up with price. The closer you get to that ceiling where people will not pay, okay, they're going to have to bring the price back down so that people start paying again, so they can start making money. They're just people speak with their money. So like when I boycotted Major League Baseball, when they had the strike and we missed the World Series, I swore I'd never give them $1 again, and I never have. And that's how we speak. We speak with the dollar. So ever eat at Bar Louie's in Nashville? No, but yeah, that's a huge place. Yeah, I almost did one time, but I've never been there. Bar Louie's. I've never been. This drives me nuts. I've never been to the Loveless Cafe. The Loveless Cafe is like, I mean, tourists from all over go to the Loveless Cafe. Why do mods keep censoring Grover? I don't know. I didn't see what he's writing. I have no idea. Jack, did you watch The Last Dance on Netflix? No, I didn't. I think that was the Michael Jordan. Was that Michael Jordan? I think. I did not see it. During all this downtime, heritage cooking creates memories. Yeah. Jack doesn't care about free speech. No, I ask people not to say certain things, and if they say certain things, then Boys Club for you. Has nothing to do with free speech. Have you ever thought about setting up an overhead camera? Sometimes when you're making crockpot dishes, it's hard to see. So yeah, you want me to get it? I normally raise the camera and then point down into as I'm putting the ingredients in. Probably because let's see, if you're rude, you shouldn't be here. Let's see, sounds like, let's see, IHOP got great burgers. Jack do a day in the life video. That's interesting, Kenny. That's an interesting idea, day in the life. I have to pick a day I got stuff going on. I'm not going to bore you guys. If I'm bored, I'm not going to bore you watching my day. All right, here's the day in the life. Ready? There you go. No, I'm just, I want it to be entertaining. I want a lot of things going on. Jack, would you agree to a charity match against Gordon Ramsay in an NWA rules Alabama strap match? I would do a cook-off. I wouldn't do no wrestling or anything, but I'd do a cook-off if I had to do with Bobby Flay or with Gordon Ramsay or anybody. If it's to raise money for the needy, to feed America or whatever, I mean, I'm totally into that. I don't care if I lose, as long as I raise $1 for them. Jack reacts to the video that makes. Okay, Jack bottom. Oh, so you want me to do Jack reacts to a reaction video about Jack? That just blows my mind. You guys are thinking way outside the box. You know, I ain't got time for that. Are you saying you don't do anything all day? No, I do. I do. But diamond painting is not the funnest thing to watch. You guys would get bored in 1 minute. But if I've got a day where I'm running errands and stuff, sure, I'll film the whole day. I won't broadcast it live, but I'll film the whole day. I'll edit it down to the good spots. I'm not going to make you watch me drive or whatever. Would you do the one chip challenge? No. Jack, why do you have so many haters? Because when you get to a certain size, people lie about you to make it. I'm punching any celebrity's name and you'll find hate. I promise. There'll be somewhere, somebody making fun of it. 600 people in chat. Nice. Hey, Devin. Good morning. One chip challenge, not doing it. There are a bunch of anti-Jack videos online. Why you bring that up? I don't know how that helps our conversation, but there will always be negative videos about me. It's just I've been around for 12 years. Overall, I'm going to say something that's going to bother somebody. They're going to get a bug at the butt, and then they're going to go start a website, that is against Jack, or start social media against Jack, or do a video against Jack. It's just ask any YouTuber. Ask Philip DeFranco, ask any of the eating shows, the Freak Eaters, any of those people. That's the one thing what a lot of people don't realize. They say, hey, don't let them bother you. It bothers us. But you know what? If you want to be in the game, you're going to get banged around a little bit. So, let's see, Jack. When are you coming to New York? I don't know. My wife and I are still discussing that. I will announce it all over social media, all over YouTube, all over Facebook. I will let you guys know when I'm going to New York. I promise. Oh, I can announce something. So, can I talk about our August trip, honey? Okay. So we're not sure. Oh, I'll give you the exact dates in the future, but either August or September, I'm going back to Vegas. So if any of you live close or live there and want to meet, I'll let you know where I'm at all times, where I'm filming. We can meet up. It's kind of a meet up in Vegas. So if you want to plan for it, I will let you know as we get closer, because we're taking the kids to Vegas because first of all, I know Brand has never seen Vegas. Jack Jr. grew up in Vegas because we were there all the time. You live in California. You've been to Vegas many times. So when I get the exact dates, I'll give them to you. All right? What, sweetheart? Yeah, both kids will be 21. They'll be able to gamble if they want to play games. They can play games. We'll go watch a show. We'll go watch a magician. I want to show. There's so many other things you can do other than gambling in Vegas. They got great pools and great entertainment and great food. You can really have a good time in Vegas without gambling away any money or anything. But they're going to be 21, so we'll take them out there. Salmon Wellington. No, Riddy, I have not made that. Jack, will you get a new camera to improve the video quality of your cooking? It is oftentimes extremely blurry. It's not ever been blurry to me, so I'm not sure. Check your settings on YouTube. Make sure you select the highest quality, and it should air. It gets processed, and the quality looks fine. Hold on a minute. It looks great even on my phone. So I'm not sure why it's blurry to you. Probably because the first minute my video comes out. So it takes about 5 minutes for YouTube to process the high def version. You're probably watching the low def version, and it is blurry. And so you must be watching a video that just got released a minute ago, or within a few minutes of me putting it up. But it tells me it's processing. Then once it's all processed, the high def version goes up. So that's how YouTube does it. They got the Gordon Ramsay fish and chips and Hell's Kitchen. Let's see, stay up Fremont Street. Lots of best stuff goes on there in the evening. Yeah, I don't go downtown. I stay on the strip. So I'll stay on the strip. All right. I got a butcher friend of mine out there. He has like 3 butcher shops in Vegas. He does really well for himself. And he has pit bosses come in and buy like tons of meat for their Super Bowl parties, for whatever they're doing, he's got some great clientele. So anyways, we'll go to his shop and we'll take a look at some of the meats and stuff. He was the one who did All About Steak. Remember that video, All About Steak? The one I did years ago. Okay, that's the same butcher shop. So he's going to take us to a great steakhouse. We're gonna check it out. Jack, I went to Vegas last month, and they were very strict about mask wearing. Hope you're okay with that. Nobody's more strict than New Orleans. I went to New Orleans. You guys saw I was in a mask all the time. I went to Universal Orlando, and they had a recording that kept repeating through the park. So I'm totally okay with that if that's what it takes to show Vegas to the kids. Let's see here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll tell you this. Like, I'm watching. Tammy watches this show on Lifetime called Married at First Sight, and nobody on the show is wearing a mask. They record the wedding. You get married to a stranger, and you try and make it work and all that. You're matched with somebody. Okay, so everybody in the wedding party, everybody at dining and all that, and that's in a specific city. Last year was New Orleans. This year is Atlanta, and like the camera guy who's taking wedding photos, he's wearing a mask, but nobody at the wedding is wearing a mask on the show. And they filmed this probably 6 to 8 months ago, this whole season. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like in Vegas towards the end of the year. All right, let's see. Are you not for masks? Am I not for masks? No, I'm not. But you know what? If it saves somebody from getting sick, then I'll wear a mask. I'm not anti-mask, so you'll see me wearing my Jack Skellington mask. I love my mask. I really do. Let's see. The food was that sounds very unchristian, marrying for a TV show. Food was tasteless, but after a few days I got back to taste. My sense of smell came back 7% after a month. I still think, anyway, I think I had COVID at the very beginning of the year of last year, February 2020, because I went to my doctor with all the symptoms. I asked for a test, and she told me no, it was too expensive because they had to swab, they had to send it out, and this was before they were doing tests. This is before everybody could get a test anywhere or a rapid test, or before it became a big deal. February. Nothing. March was when it kicked in. So I wasn't feeling good. I thought maybe I might have had it. And I had breathing issues, and I had a fever, and I got through it all. I got past it all, but I honestly think February 2020 is when I had it. But I don't know. Jack, are you losing weight? Yes, Hunter. I'm on Profile by Sanford, and they're all across the country. The number one thing about this program is not they're teaching me portions and eating selections. Okay, so I can do that. I can go, like I went out to a Mexican restaurant last night. So what do? I asked for the fajitas. I asked for the chicken and the vegetables, and if you want it, did you know you can ask to have your vegetables and meat steamed if you want, not cooked in oil. Tell them, please cook it in water, steam it, and they'll do that. I've done that before, and I didn't do it last night. They just use regular oil, but we can eat that. Vegetables and meat is okay. I'm allowed to have so much protein, and vegetables are like almost unlimited. So it's really good. So yes, so I feel like I don't want to look scarier than I do now. I'm not saying I'm pretty now, but I don't want to look uglier than I do now. I don't want my skin all hanging off, and I've seen people drop weight, and they look different. That's all I'm going to say about that. But that's what I'm concerned about, dropping a whole bunch of weight. What am I dropping? I'm going for 100 pounds. So, ever get cold sores? No. Steamed meat. Yeah. I'm not fond of steamed meat either, but sometimes you got to, depends on what you're eating. Have you heard the game? No. Kenny, no, not sure what that means. Okay. Well, Kevin, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will deal with that in a moment. What is the most precious moment in your life? Let's see. Kenny, thank you very much. Let's see. Will you take progress pics? Yes. In fact, they scanned my whole body. So there's an image, and I'll post it, of the shape of my body and right when I started. And then like 6 weeks, they'll take another one. And you stand on this rotating disc. You just stand, or it's a platform. And the scan goes, and I'm trying to get a picture of that so I can share it with you guys. Will Tammy ever do a live show with you? Hey, Tam, you want to do the live show with me next week? No? They may want to ask questions. No, she's not going to. They say you gain an inch every 30 pounds. Let's see, Jack, you will still do Pizza Burger. What is that? It's kind of your core business. Yeah. I'm not gonna like run from pizza and burgers, but I'm not gonna eat them like every day. So you know what? Let's say Krispy Kreme came out with a spicy donut. I don't know why I said that, but let's say they invented a spicy donut. I'd have to try that. I'd have to take one bite to see how spicy really it is. So I'd tell you guys if it's any good. If it tastes horrible, it ruins the flavor of the donut or whatever. But I haven't had a donut in years because I don't eat donuts. Let's see. Okay, so Kroger's, if you guys have a Kroger's near you, there's a Nashville hot seasoning they sell that is to die for. You guys should try. I put it on. You guys are talking about chicken tenders in the chat. I put it on chicken tenders. Came out great. I poured it in a Ziploc bag and I shook all the chicken tenders with all the seasoning. I put a lot in this bag. And they were coated. Then I baked them. You can air fry them. You can do whatever you want. Came out good. Jack, let's see. Jack, do you think you'll be able to maintain this diet forever? No. I know I won't. In fact, the program is designed to get you off the profile products, the shakes and the soups and the bars and whatever, and to gradually work yourself to grocery items. They teach you replacements, what you can get at the grocery. There was like the profile protein bar, or what you can get at the grocery. So they're teaching you. They're trying to get you to your goal, and then you're 100% maintaining it on your own. Okay? So when I'm done, when I've dropped the weight and everything, I promise you, I won't be eating a whole steak. I'll probably have a fourth of it or a third of it, because I've learned that that's really important, that I don't overeat, whether it's protein, whatever it is, that I don't overeat, and I'll select better foods. Once again, portion better foods. They're teaching me all that, but the accountability coach, that's the key to this company. They assign you a person who keeps you accountable, contacts you, talks to me all the time, makes sure that I'm having no issues, and encourages me and all that stuff. For your one bite, is it going to be one very big bite? Mike, that's funny. No, I don't plan on it. You should invest in Planet Fitness. I can't invest in a company that tries to get you in shape but gives you free pizza or bagels or Tootsie Rolls. No, I could never invest in Planet Fitness. I think it's the worst thing they could do. Now, free gum, free mints, give them some things, free water. How about free water? Bottled water. How about flavored bottled water? How about protein bars? How about things that are good for you? Not pizza, bagels, and Tootsie Rolls. Really? You're a gym. Are you kidding me? Oh, don't get me started. What is the best flavor of the world, Jack? Best flavor. Best flavor. I don't know. Kiss from my honey. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So anyway, I'm over. I'm way over. I did not mean to go this long. Sorry. Sorry to Facebook, family, and friends. Sorry to YouTube. I did not mean to go a half hour. I'm like a half hour over. And I will think about a day in the life of Jack. I will check that out, okay? But basically, I just want to thank you guys again, and it warms my heart that you even show up. Gotta have self-control, Jack. Thanks, Alex. So it warms my heart. I appreciate it. I want you guys to be safe today. I want you guys to be creative in your cooking. And remember, seasoning is the key. If your seasoning is good enough, you don't need sauce. Nobody uses ketchup on a steak if you put some Montreal steak seasoning on the steak. Seasoning is okay. It's good. It's healthy. You know, have fun with your flavors. All right. Let's see. Capture the thumbnail picture. Okay. Yeah. So let me. I like ketchup. You can like ketchup. It's okay. But I just wanted you to know that I love you guys, and I will see you later. I want to thank again the moderators are always so busy. So, and I trust you guys and girls, both of you, all three of you. I think there's three today. So I want to thank you all. I want to respect what they do because that it's an honor that they're doing it for me. I appreciate it. If you got some questions, email me, reach out to me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm all over. You can go to my website. I'll take care. You guys take care, and I will continue to drop weight, and I'll continue to give you updates every week, okay? I love you guys. Let's end that on YouTube first. And then